Hi, I'm Landon Curtis, and welcome to episode 3 of Dollar Dining. In this episode, the contestants will be pairing steaks along with a side dish. You could say the stakes are high.
My name is Braeden Jost, and you're watching Dollar Dining. Last episode, probably our best episode yet. Even if a lot of our cooking footage got lost, guess who won? The champ, the god, the messiah, actually. Salmon Cooker 45, Braeden Jost.
My name is Herman Horace, and you're watching Dollar Dining. Last episode is last episode. I mean, you can't change the past. You know, it's like my dad used to say too. Oh God, my dad. The past is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a gift. And I guess that's why they call it a present.
Hey, I'm Joseph, and you're watching Dollar Dining. I think I'm going to do pretty horrible. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for this episode. I'm just going to try to make it through and swallow defeat pretty well.
I picked the coconut cooking oil because I thought I could get a nice coconut flavor on my steak. A little bit unconventional, and I don't know if it'll really work because it sprays out like Pam spray, and I'm very afraid I'm actually just going to explode as soon as I hit the hot iron with it.
I picked the oil because, well, you know, I don't want my steak sticking to the pan, so I figured, you know, use some oil to oil it up, you know, get nice and oily, because oil will make things slick, and then it won't stick to the pan because it's oily. That's what you want. Good sizzle right here.
Alright, so with my steak, I got cooking spray, and most people spray it right onto the pan, but I think it's a little doubt. I'm spraying it onto my steak because usually when I make steaks at home, like ribeyes and, you know, big old honking pieces of meat, I like to rub it with olive oil, salt and pepper liberally, and then you lay it on a ripping hot pan to sear it. And since I didn't have any olive oil, I was like, well, I'll just spray it with a bunch of coconut oil. Next, take my salt.
A little over seasoning. No, it's a little bit over seasoned, but that's okay. We'll be fine. I picked the seasoning because my culture, we use a lot of dry rubs on our steaks, so I figured, you know, I'm gonna stick with a tradition that means a lot to me.
I think my steak will turn out pretty well. Medium well, it is. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this amazing?
Here's mine cooking right here. Looks cooking, good looking. Definitely Trevor Gamage, especially if he's the judge. And then some fat too. I should have definitely let it sear a little bit longer on that side, but whatever. We'll let you do.
Alright. Do you see how these pieces of steak are like squishing out into like these little bubbles? That's beautiful. That's beautiful stuff right here for the steak. Let's try to get that. Oh my. Oh my.
Nothing to worry about.
I don't even like good mushrooms.
Canned mushrooms, because usually when I'm eating steak at home, I'll have canned mushrooms. However, it was a poor choice to get those because they smell really horrible, like really bad, and I'm pretty sure those are going to knock me down a lot. Oh, that's all your food.
So that's right. On my steak, I decided to add some barbecue sauce. And why did I decide to do that? Because I want to mask the taste of meat as much as possible. That's dollar store meat. Dollar store.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Steaks
already done.
Yes, man.
It's not about the finished product. It's the journey to get to the finished product that counts. Yeah, my steak looks pretty horrible, but you know what? It was a journey that was probably the best.
So, how are you guys?
Those mushrooms are so packed.
With a good side, you have to think, what's fun for the whole family? And corn, I think that's just it. It's got to be corn.
So this is Joseph Fleener's dish. I'm gonna try it. It's not bad for a dollar store steak. A little over seasoned.
I'm pretty bad at cooking steaks. I just, I don't know. I don't know how to cook meat.
Alright. Mushrooms. The mushrooms are okay. They're mushroomy. Yeah, that's
Dish. Steak with lemon beets.
alright. The presentation is alright. Could be better. But let's dig in. Start with the beets. The beets, that was not expected. That was kind of gross. Alright, the steak also, it's cooked well. It's maybe a little under seasoned, unlike the last one was very seasoned. But this one, I can eat this. It's good. Hey, chef, everyone. Alright, so Chef Herman's dish looks like a kid's meal. But hopefully it makes up for it in taste. I'm gonna start with the corn. Alright. The corn, my favorite vegetable of the day. But you know, I don't like mushrooms or beets, so that helps. I'm gonna move on to the steak now. Looks like it's got a little bit barbecue sauce on it. And yeah. The corn was nice and cooked. The steak, I felt like it was cooked evenly throughout the whole thing. It was good. The flavor was good. And you know what? It was the better, overall best dish I've seen so far. Alright, today's competition was a tough one. But, you know, Herman had the best side dish. The steak was, you know, second place. Joseph's steak was a little overseasoned, so I got put him in third place. His side dish was alright. Braeden Jost, his steak was the best, but his side dish was the worst. You know what? I think Joseph's gonna win this one. He's gotta take the dub. Quick dub.
Thank you. It means a lot, guys. It means a lot.
Dollar Dining's been a blessing. I'm really sad to see it come to a close. It's been such a wonderful opportunity to express my culinary ability in the classroom and to show the Ontario high school and student body as a whole throughout all the schools just how great I am at cooking.
All right, Joseph Wiener steak, seasoned very well. What do I mean by very well? I mean, so well you couldn't even see the steak anymore. There was only seasoning on it. I took a bite, right? You know, I want to see what the composition had, right? So when I took a bite, instant regret. I had to spit that out immediately. Look at me. Hey, look me in the eyes. Immediately. It was disgusting. That's all I gotta say.
When they asked me to be on Dollar Dining, the judge of it, I was like, this is awesome. The best thing that ever happened to me. But when afterwards I started tasting the food, I instantly regretted it. I never wanted to be a part of Dollar Dining ever again. It's disgusting.
Hey, it's Zero Reese, and this is Dollar Dining. And I can't tell you enough how much I love this show. Like, I'm your biggest fan. No lie.